In today's lesson, we'll be working on features of poetry. So what is poetry? Poetry are stories written in verses. Poetry also contains figurative language, or a language that can have different meanings from what is literally said. The structure includes lines and stanzas. The words at the end of lines often rhyme. Each line may follow a rhythm or pattern of beats. The speaker is the narrator or voice of the poem. The message of the poem is often not directly stated. Poetry often includes figurative language. Alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of a consonant sound at the beginning of words. Here's an example: the sweet smell of success. A simile is a comparison between two unlike things that have something in common. A simile always uses the words like or as to make a comparison. Here are two examples. Paul Bunyan was as strong as an ox. The clue word is as. The forest was as quiet as a falling leaf. A metaphor compares two unlike things that have something in common, and they do not use the words like or as. Here's an example. My voice was a cannon breaking the silence. What two things are being compared here? My voice and a cannon. Personification is when you give human characteristics to non-living objects. For example, the sun smiled at me as it popped up. The sun cannot smile. Here's another example. The rain kissed my cheeks as it fell. Imagery is when the author's use of language appeals to the five senses, and it helps the reader paint a picture in their mind. An author may describe the touch of something, the smell of something, the taste, the sound, and the sight. Onomatopoeia are words that sound like the noise it makes. It imitates it. Some examples are pop, bang, boom, crackle. An idiom is simply an expression that doesn't exactly mean what the words say. Let's take a look at the examples. She is green with envy. It's a piece of cake. A pun is a play on words involving a word or phrase with multiple meanings or similar sounding words to create humor. Here's a funny example. What did the toy store sign say? Don't feed the animals. They're already stuffed.